Katarina, they will lock it in.
Really low damage on the side of Jin Air. Not unmanageably low damage, but burst from Alessandra and poke and some... Feels like there's a lot of information here for LongZhu, but the teleport's drawn.
Fly sees this. Looks like the red buff might still go over to Crash. Yep, smites it out. Ixu running his way down. They're going to try to stop Kuzan. He goes in, drops that Ring of Frost, catches Expression and Fly. Has to go into the Frozen Tomb to keep himself alive, but Expression has the toss. He flashes away. Kuzan, will he fall? Looks like he's going to be living through this one. Expression flashing forward is Ixu, and he's able to come up with the first blood. Might pay for this one with his life. There goes Fly and
that's one.
Crash, both going over the wall. And they'll be able to fire back, equalize it at 1-for-1. But yep, we'll find Umti. There's a ward in the pit, jumps forward. Oh my God, look at the damage onto the wreck side. Just rips right.
Drake isn't one that debuffs damage, but it does more damage. So one of those cases where he knows he's going to fall till around half health. Doesn't get any help, but it's Kha'Zix after level 6, so that's what happens.
Doesn't need it. And Snowflower both are playing pretty far back. See, Teddy, does he throw it to try to test? No, he does not. Ash Arrow comes out, catches Teddy, goes in, Roots locking him down, Zyra ultimate popping him up, and Crash is able to finish him off. Won't stick around for Snowflower because now the TP coming through the tunnel in.
Optimistic.
Yeah, Crystalline Arrow goes out. Still a lot of distance. It would have had to be
Sandra.
Prey. Oh God, look how much damage he is just pumping out onto Prey. Prey flashes forward, tries to get Teddy, can't do it. Meanwhile, back on the other side of things, Kuzan goes in, is able to take out Gorilla.
Watch
Talia.
Talia.
Gets taken down by Crash Fly. Flashing forward, jumps straight in, looking for Snowflower. And he should be able to get it with this threaded volley, changing targets over to Umti. Because Crash says, you know what, I got the MF. You finish off the wreck side. They'll do just that, double kill. And that will be the turret going over to LongZhu.
1-3-1, they want to. Suddenly, there isn't the map pressure. It was the duo of Umti and Kuzan taking out the Talia in bot lane. Give me that third Cloud Drake.
And nope. Oh shit, he walks forward, Roots come through. Ash Arrow's going to connect onto him. They wanted to go all in on Ixu. Looks like the answer might be yes. Fly has to flash away, goes really low, but still has the damage to help take out. Now for LongZhu, an Ocean Drake to go along with their Double Cloud and Infernal. What's it going to be?
Please. Yeah!
There you go. You got your... Oh boy, Teddy, why are you there? TP's coming through. Ash Arrow finds him. Root comes out. Crash takes him out. But Ixu comes in, finds Prey, jumps onto him to heal. Not going to be enough to keep him alive. Kuzan coming in, jumps forward with the Proto Belt. Gets some damage in on the Gorilla, but he's still going to be alive for the time being. Goes straight into Azonia as a Fly, trying desperately to kite back with this threaded volley. Just can't really get through. Ixu is able to fire over the wall and take out Kuzan. So far, a 3-for-2 in their favor. Looks like Ixu, there we go, seismic shove in to pop the Guardian Angel. Not a whole lot he can do now. He'll get worked down, and it's just Umti left alive. LongZhu, they are going to walk straight over to this Baron.
And best case scenario for LongZhu, Ash had done his job. He got the stun, he killed the enemy AD carry. There's no getting away from Kuzan, was going to inevitably die, but they have Kha'Zix and a full damage Talia, not even utility in this build. They even have AP scaling on the GLP from the Death Cap for more damage and that Infernal Drake, so know exactly what they're doing.
Umti, yeah, won't get seismic shoved out of that tunnel, but still gets taken rather low.
They should kill the Blast Cone as well.
Yep, there you go. Fly heard you.
I said kill it. I didn't necessarily mean go over it because there was a world where Umti could flash in.
Control, they want to get some turrets for their time invested around that Baron. Ash Arrow comes out, does connect on the Snowflower. Prey goes pretty low. Fly getting hit up by the Chains of Corruption, jumped on with a Twisted Advance, and he gets popped. Kill coming through for Teddy. This might be bad for LongZhu. Expression completely getting locked down, cannot make it out alive. A double kill for them, which is exactly what he's going to do. So 5 Drakes on LongZhu. Elder Dragon going to be spawning after this one. This could be the final nail in the coffin. There comes out, nice juke back by Kuzan, keeping himself alive. Might not be able to say as much for the turret. Goes in, drops the Frozen Tomb down onto himself. Prey is going low, and the TP comes in the back line. Ixu flashing forward, has the Twisted Advance, takes out the Ash immediately. Crash goes down as well. Teddy kills Fly. 3 kills picked up for...
Barring any sort of heroics, it's 20 seconds till Ash is up. They can't end the game, but hugely against the run of play. LongZhu have a brain explosion.
Wow. What a turnaround. Now even in gold, the inhibitor line broken by Jin Air. And LongZhu suddenly find themselves taking a lot of damage. They want to commit to this one. Crashes on the backside, trying to zone off Kuzan.
Leave his wall, gets Teddy.
Especially gets the toss in onto Ixu. Big Ash Arrow comes through.
Free time getting down
Snowflower
Maokai.
gets popped up. And the Maokai is just steadily getting burned out, but Gorilla, he's out of the fight. Crash as well, gets popped. Mid-leap by Kuzan. Expression, almost the Guardian Angel being taken.
Game 1 is hurting them here in Game 3 is they're going for a trade. It's going to take a very long time for them to kill this Drake. They might not actually be able to take it.
You can see already Snowflower, well, he's backing off. He's low HP, but
7,000.
Maybe wandering his way over. It looks like they will have this in time, so that's going to be a big boon for LongZhu with those 5 buffs, but they're going to have to expire. That's going to be a big catch on the Teddy. Can they finish him off in time? He flashes away. He's able to get taken out. That's going to be the volley coming through from Bray, securing the kill on the Varus. Big seismic shove, pushing back Ixu. He's going to twist and advance in onto Bray, but the damage is coming through from Fly. They take him down. 2 kills picked up so far for LongZhu. Can they go for more? Looks like the tier 2 tower is going to be the start of it. How far can they go with this push? It's 50 seconds on the Maokai. They need at least an inhibitor.
They want to win it here. They're against Baron buff minions at least for a little bit more. The buff is still on them. They rip through these objectives. Maybe that was the pick that'll do it, Achilles.
Certainly looking like it. LongZhu waiting for the wave, trying to get onto Umti. He has that Guardian Angel available, so maybe not the best target for them. The Baron-empowered waves spawning in. Expression still having to take up in the front lines.
20 seconds now for the Varus. If they don't get another pick, I think they have to back off, but maybe they can't.
So risky. Fly, he sends out the Weaver's Wall, cutting off Snowflower. Throwing out that makeup range, trying to slow him up as best as he can. But they're onto the turrets. That's going to be the Ash Arrow coming through. Doesn't find Kuzan as he goes back into the fountain. He actually snaps forward, finds Prey. I thought he went backwards, but he went straight in. Has the Zonias to keep himself alive. He'll be able to retreat back into the fountain, heal up, and maybe even rejoin the fight. Expression trying to run his way out of here, but here comes Teddy. The Chain of Corruption connects, and they'll take him out. 3 members of LongZhu now dead for about 40 seconds each. Void Rush coming through from Umti. Or actually, the teleport coming through from Kuzan, looking for Crash. He goes for it, tries to get Fly, but Fly absolutely destroys him. Snowflower able to finish off the Kazakhs, but Crash, there's nothing he can do. His teammates are still down for at least 30 seconds.
Nice turn onto the sun.
Oh boy, here comes Ixu, gets a lockdown onto Crash, who has to jump out immediately. Ash Arrow will catch him.
Big seismic shove.
Umti going low, so has the Guardian Angel, as does Ixu, but it looks like they might be able to shred through him in time. Snowflower lays down the bullet time. This will be the respawn coming through from Ixu. Looks like he might be relatively safe for the moment. Kuzan throws out that. Oh boy, this is going to be so risky. They start up the Baron. Look how much damage this thing has taken already at half HP. The TP starting to come
needs to get out.
They need to get out of their Prey, getting locked down, but here comes Ixu. The twisted advance comes through. He locks them out. Prey just desperately trying to heal himself back up. Pops the honey fruit. He's still alive. Fly coming over to the side.
Can they turn it?
Takes out Kuzan. Prey, he's still alive. Gets rid of the Maokai. And Chin-Air, they have to head for the hills.
The honey fruit of all things was so consequential there. It's a 2-for-1 trade. They're going to go for the push. They don't want to go on Baron. LongZhu want to find a win. Out of nowhere, they might have done it.
They very well could have. Umti coming in with a recall. Teddy just trying to pick up this red buff, but I think he has to get the hell out of dodge. TP coming out from Expression. They're going to keep the shove moving down in mid to try to get this inhibitor yet again. Wave up into the top lane. Fly spotting out Teddy. He's in such a bad spot. Here comes Expression. Throws out the slime. Teddy's going to flash the wall, trying to buy some time if they continue to chase him. But Prey, meanwhile, he's knocking down the inhib. Umti jumps onto him. Here comes Snowflower. And Prey, he's deleted. Fly arriving, though. Can he turn something around? Can he try to get a pick? Roots coming down. They throw down the Zyra ultimate. Should be able to at least get the Guardian Angel here away from the Rek'Sai. And they do. Snowflower, he kites back Kuzan, 10 seconds away from coming back up. Gorilla, flash out of the bullet time, will keep himself alive for the moment. That's going to be an inhibitor exposed in top. They weren't able quickly.
They'll be fine. They've got Smite this time. I think they'll be okay. They don't have much consistent damage. Sin's just doing nothing in terms of damage at this point in the game. Talia, respectable, but the ground is mostly going to be worked in that area. They power it down. They'll get that confirmation very soon, Jin-Air. They're waiting for Prey. That was smart.
And yeah, really crucial. Having that true damage on point.
But now, going for that safe take, and they get it. Waiting out Elder Drake, remember, Baron buff still does last longer than Elder Drake.
Yep.
Look at that duration. It's about 60% gone.
Yeah, almost 3/4 of the way there. Pushing up yet again. They don't have super creeps inside the base on the top lane yet. Waves are building up in mid. Let's see Kuzan clearing those out for the time being. There's also that Zorat portal set up. Ashero goes through, does find Snowflower. He's chunked down to about half HP. You can see the true damage ticking away at him.
Item build's getting crazy. Teddy is completely artillery, basically a Cogmore, no boots. Basically can do nothing against Singe. He needs his teammates in that regard. We already saw Expression make a commitment onto Teddy that overall I think hurt the team. They could have gotten more after those two
That's a big
picks.
TP into
He's
the back
running
line.
at Teddy.
LongZhu's going to eat that Ash Arrow. They push him back in. He's going to flash away. Zyra ultimate won't find
He's
much.
worried about focus fire. He doesn't know if he can actually flip Teddy, so that's why we got this comical situation where he moves damn fast, but all he's doing now is proxying, and they don't have a way to close in on him because he still has the Cloud Drake. Well, they do this pretty quick, but not that quick.
Well, they're committing to this one empty, obviously, over the wall.
I mean, you take the
Have that
50-50
ward
smite
down.
because at least you can fight over it.
He's going low. He's not even going to come into the pit.
I
They
mean,
actually just take the Baron.
his life is
on the opposite side of things. Well, they're dragging
Watch
down to
Kuzan.
about half. Kuzan coming in from the sidelines. Can he find an entry?
Not yet.
Ash Arrow comes out, locks up Ixu.
Oh!
Kuzan almost goes down, gets the Sonias off in time, but they throw down the Zyra ultimate. That might be enough. Gorilla takes him out. Fly pushing forward, trying to chunk out Ixu, at least pop that Guardian Angel, but hasn't been able to do it yet. Oopsie goes down, respawning at the moment. Crash is able to pick up the Elder Dragon. There we go. The GA respawns. Coming through, Expression still alive. 2 members down to the side of Jin Air. 70 seconds out for the Rec side. And you have to think that has to be the game for LongZhu.
Oh, we'll have to see it. His death timers are so long, you must imagine so. They still have Varus for wave clear, but 5 members should do it. Singe runs really damn fast.
Expression, who cares about the bottom lane? Go to mid with your team, please.
Well, we're so close to it, Achilles. The one place Jin didn't want to fight, Kuzan of all people is caught out. The turn burst onto him was just massive. And now, wave clear against Baron buff is hard. They've only got 3 members. I think LongZhu have done it, but damn, right at the last minute.
You can see Jin Air still trying to delay. LongZhu are just checking off every little tick, every little box. In that third and final inhibitor, Crash goes low, still has the Guardian Angel
14 seconds for
up.
Kuzan.
Kuzan almost up, didn't have to use it, didn't get the
Teddy's caught
chance
out
to
here.
use anything. Snowflower, he's popping
can't
the
end the
bullet
game.
time. LongZhu,
They
they're gonna
can't end
peel
the game.
back.
Hey, and he
Ash
doesn't
Arrow
know.
again, sticking to Ixu like glue. More super creeps coming in. The turret's starting to take a little bit of chip damage. Prey, does he feel safe enough to push forward? Has to be so worried about Kuzan jumping on him.
3 inhibitor waves come down, maybe even a Zorat portal on top of it for just the most PvE.
All right, Jin Air, it's do or die time. They have to win this fight. If they're able to do so, they can shove straight down mid and win the game, but everything, all the odds stacked against them. Team
One ult
going
down.
low, able to stay alive
One
for now.
Nexus
but
turret down.
They've chunked out Crash, they've chunked out Fly. This is so dangerous for both sides. Expression and Prey, the only 2 healthy members on the side of LongZhu. And Teddy still has a hell of a lot of siege potential, has a hell of a lot of
Expression
damage.
commits.
Expression, he gets caught. He's trying to hightail it out. Looks like he will be able to make it out with his life for the time being, but Fly taking some damage, has to peel back. The Nexus turret not yet dead. Jin Air holding onto it for dear life. Ash Arrow connects onto Kuzan. They cannot take him out yet. He goes into the Zonias. Can they follow up? Volley comes through. He flashes out. Almost gets crit to death. Ixu goes
back in. He's
tries to
dead.
lock down Prey, but he cannot do it. Prey is able to take him out. Gorilla flashing
They're on the
forward,
Nexus.
helps get rid of Snowflower, and there we go. 67 and a half.